Okay, we're gonna see if this works. So I've cut off a little bit at the top and left so that you can't see all of my browser. Uh, I have this in its own tab, so the only thing you'd see would be that I'm using Opera GX, and that I have a couple of favorite things for Stream Bagel and the name of my D&D campaign, and that's about it. So, this is Poke Rogue. I'm gonna do a new game for you guys. So, here is the list of Pokemon that you've caught so far. I'm also going to have to check the volume on this. Uh, ah, audio is not being captured because application audio, Opera GX, Trash there. Now you can hear it. I personally am going to lower it the hell down because there. Let's see how did that affect it for you guys. So it's still like about half as loud as I am. Okay, that works. So this is the game. To start with, you get to pick from a bunch of different options for Pokemon to start with. There's a bunch of neat options, and each of them has a different point value. So for example, I could take Mawile, which is 5 points, and I have the unlocked egg move of Earthquake, which egg moves are unlocked by an egg gacha, or possibly very rarely by catching them, but I haven't had that happen. So in theory, for example, I can go down to Generation here and take this Guzzlord that I got, uh, and put it on the team, but that'd be worth 7 points. So is it worth it? The answer is yes, because the odds are that I encounter something like a Caterpie or Weedle and I'm able to catch it, fairly high. Odds that I encounter this exact guy, basically zero. Now, I did not get this guy from the egg gacha. Oh no, I got this guy naturally. And he's busted. So, we're taking you for certain. Now, who else do I want to bring with my last 3 points? Hold on. Manage moves. Leer. What can I swap that with? Oh. Yes, please start with Moonlight. That's busted. Now you have a heal move as well. God, you're insane. So what's the only things this guy's weak to? Grass, ice, and water. And fighting. Grass, ice, water, and fighting. Grass, ice, water, so no fire. Grass. Grass, ice, water, and fire. I want to cover at least some of those weaknesses. No. Grass gets covered by poison. Water gets covered by electric. That leaves ice. You with body press is ridiculous, but I don't think having you on the team would be a very good idea for the early game. I've tried the Honedge start. Honedge is ridiculous. I guess for people who don't know Pokemon, Pokemon got types, types got weaknesses. There's attacks and special attacks, speed, HP, and in this game, 90% of what you would learn in regular Pokemon is completely obsolete. Ooh, Skorupi. I like you. I really do. You know what we'll bring you, because you have Bouncy Bubble, and you're ridiculously overpowered with that move. Not really what I want to start with. I should just make a choice. Sir, I think Masquerain is a really good late game because of Quiver Dance, and at 2 cost, you're really cheap to add into the team. That leaves me with only being able to add 1 cost units. So let's see. You're kinda good late game with Spore, but early game you're kinda really bad. At least this really lowered my options down. Yeah, there's basically nothing from the later gens that's worth only 1 point. We'll take Weedle then. Begin with these Pokemon, I accept. That's my current run. It's going insane. So, I'll begin explaining things. This is Nincada. It is a bug ground type. Ground means that it is weak to a number of things, being grass, water, ice, and bug means that it is weak to things like rock, fire, things like that. It has a split evolution, where if you catch it and you get it to a certain level, it will evolve into both Ninjask, and an empty Pokeball in your slot will be turned into Sidinja. Ninjask is a speed boost bug type that gets faster every turn and does good physical damage, but is very weak. However, it is fast. Sidinja is the opposite. It is slow, it is invulnerable to everything except that which it is weak to, is a ghost, and yeah, exists. So, it's an investment in getting some different options. We're going to try to catch it, just because we don't have anything else at the moment. We're going to use Lick, which is a ghost type move, and has a chance to paralyze. It didn't. Weakened Pokemon are easier to catch. And there we go. So, at the end of combat, we can buy these an indefinite number of times. The price goes up over time. And we have these, which are the free options. So, this boosts accuracy, we don't need that. This restores uses for moves, we don't need that at the moment, so we'll take the Pokeballs. This is a Yungoos. Is the daytime version of Alolan Rattata. Evolves into Gumshoos, and I believe it has a move or something. No, that's the next generation's guy. Anyways, not very strong, normal type, generally replaceable. So, you can see this is a status type move. This move has 5 power points, so it can be used 5 times, but has a power of 120 compared to 40-30 in this. Headlong Rush is a signature move of Ursaluna, and reduces the user's defense and special defense. You can view all of the stat changes here, and they last until a trainer battle or a boss fight. So, setup moves are actually pretty good, and your Pokemon will get debuffed by the enemies a number of times. So, because we don't have the Pokeball icon over here, we're going to catch you. Not for my team now, but so I can start with you later. If I ever wanted to, which I probably won't. But also just for achievements. So these are the IVs of a Pokemon. That's because not all Pokemon are the same. One Yungoos might have more defense than another, might have different ability, and nature determines what is boosted and what is decreased. An ability is Stakeout, which means that if a Pokemon switches out, the new Pokemon coming in will take immense damage. They have a similar move, ability for the next regional guy. Mabosstiff, they have a similar ability, so that's why I said it couldn't be that, but it was. So I'm going to take more Pokeballs just in case, because I don't need the potion. This is a double battle, meaning that 2 of our Pokemon will be involved. These are very important to the run, because that means this is twice as much EXP in half the time, and it's twice as much ability to look at Pokemon and decide which one you want to catch. So I am not going to switch out Ursaluna. You only have Water Gun. I suppose that's good against Wooloo. So, Ursaluna does not have Moonlight because I messed something up earlier. So instead we're going to have you insta-kill the Wooloo, and we're going to have you suit Water at Hoppip. it's not going to be very effective because water is not very good against grass. And Fluffy means that this guy takes half damage because it was a physical attack. Which is why I used the stronger move, because I figured I'd need it in order to kill you. So this is being a special type move is not reduced by Fluffy, so is able to deal full damage. EXP is only split between Pokemon used in battle until we get an item like a EXP Sare. So we're going to spend a potion on you, and you, because it is cheaper to do so now than it will be later, so better to heal them now, as our next heal is at Area 10, and level 8 is where we will either live or die. This is going to last until Stage 5, so I'm going to use this. It's important to know when your boss fights are. Pidgey, early regional bird, and Cottony, grass and fairy type, with Prankster, so good at spreading status effects. I think we'll catch Cottony. We may not have Pidgey, but we'll be able to do that later. So I will not be switching out you. I'm going to have you. You can see Ursaluna still has minus attack, defense, and special defense, so it would be better if they were switched out, but we don't really have that option at the moment, because we need them to be able to do their thing. So, I'm going to have you use Scratch over there. Actually, we're going to have you Lick over there to try and paralyze, and then we're going to have you Water Gun. That was a crit. Crits are, I think, 1 in 64, but you'll be seeing them happen to me far more often than that. So this should be fine. Yes. So that means you're going to get an annoying amount of health back. Throw a Pokeball. There we go. So yes, Prankster, meaning it will always go first when using non-attacking moves. So that's good if we want to use paralyzing moves, stat down moves, etc. We're going to go with healing on you and you. And then we're going to go with Lure. That way we get more double battles for better EXP. So this is a random fight against a random person. Miriam. This is not somebody else's team. This is a random weak trainer. You can see all of my stat downs been reset. So I'm going to use Scrats. So, Scrats is benefited by something known as same type attack bonus. So you see this here means that I'm a normal type. This is a normal type move, meaning that its power is boosted by 1.5. This is ghost type move, which has no effect on normal types. I don't want to use this because, one, it has low power, so I don't want to, well, low power points. So I don't want to use it too many times or I will run out. And this is needless because this benefits you if a fight will go on more than 4 turns, because if it reduces their defense by a quarter and then I need to do 4 attacks after, that is 5 turns, as opposed to something that reduces an opponent's defense by 2 stages, which means that your next hit will deal double damage, which means it's actually worth doing. Also, self-setup moves are generally far better. So we will do that. Trade some blows. The level 1 rat versus my super hyper evolved Ursaluna had no chance. Ursaluna is effectively a legendary with how its stats are. Where a Rattata might have like 5 attack, Ursaluna would have like 60, and that would be one of its lower stats. So we have the option of money or levels. I know how important levels are going to be. So first I'm going to buy a potion, use it over there, and then I'm going to use a rare candy on Surskit. Because it's better to have 2 decently leveled Pokemon than it is to have a bunch of mid-tiers, because an opponent that has a high level Pokemon will just one-shot all of your weak guys, so not recommended. I am not going to be catching Wurmple, as I do not need either of its evolutions. I will now be going last for the next combat, but it'll be reset by round 8. Because I know what happens on round 8, so we're going to pick up an X attack as well, because we're going to need it. Ekans, it's not bad, but it's not great. Ursaluna's been weakened a little bit, so I'm going to switch over to Nincada. Nincada is low in level, but resists poison, so should be good. Can still suffer the poisoned condition, but is less likely to takes less damage from poison type attacks like Poison Sting. Ow. Alright, that was risky. Because it costs like 600 money to revive a Pokemon, and it costs like 40 in order to heal one. So this is from the Egg Gacha earlier. This isn't added directly to my party, it just unlocks more starter Pokemon. That removes hazards and isn't all that good, but yeah. That is ridiculously good. Basically for the rest of the run, all of my Pokemon are going to receive more EXP. That is insanely good to get early on, because some Pokemon, like bug types, level up fast. Really strong Pokemon like Ursaluna level up slow. This is our rival for the game. Honestly, really good design. So, they're going to have a fire type this time. So Nincada unfortunately had to be sacrificed there. So, odds are, I send in you, and then you send out the bird, because they always have a starter, and they always have a bird. You do not switch to a bird, okay? Do you not have a bird? That's worrying. So the good news is, ground is super effective on fire types. So I could have just one-shot them. I was, however, worried that bad things were going to happen. So I'm not going to take this because it's 80% accurate, and 80% accurate moves never hit. You did have a bird. But I suppose you can't deal electric damage to me because I'm a ground type, so you didn't want to switch that in. That's fair. So Ursaluna is really good against both of their Pokemon, so I won't have to worry for the rest of the run. Sometimes, though, you'll pick a bug type team to start with, and they'll pick a fire type, and you'll just lose. I like how this has an animation and then this has an animation, as opposed to it just being the same one all throughout. Adds a lot of depth to the character. So this is really good, and this is insane, because now all my Pokemon will start getting stuff. I could use that to revive Nincada, but Nincada's going to come back in 2 turns anyways, so I would rather increase the odds of double battles again. Fletchling. I will not be switching out Ursaluna. Yes, Surskit, because they probably have Peck. I don't have anything better. Great. Good, we got them down before they could use Peck. So you can see now all the other Pokemon in my party are gaining EXP. And now I have the poison condition, which means I'll be taking damage every turn. Yay. Ow. That could be good if we really needed to catch Pokemon. Depends on who we can teach it to. Yeah, Nincada. Okay, I'll do it. Just because I don't like temporary things like berries and potions. I will not switch Pokemon. I will hit you twice and you will die. Or that works. Usually those are supposed to stop it from being destroyed in one hit, but apparently my damage was so high it broke through the boss barriers. Now we got a regular EXP charm. That sound effect means everyone's been healed, and we are moving on to the grasslands. Alright. I'll probably go until the next IV boss fight. So against Lechonk, I want to try leveling up Surskit. So Surskit is going to take more damage than Ursaluna due to lower defense and stuff. So this is going to cost me money in order to have Surskit go into the battles and take damage. Ow. And with the lower defense, this is probably going to be the only battle that you can participate in. Yeah, we'll use an X defense, which will effectively cancel out the lower defense. Took 8 damage, so you can no longer take a hit. Into Ursaluna, who takes like nothing from this and will kill it right back. But Surskit is leveling up, which is good. Weedle is leveling up. Dog is farting. Thank you. Alright. Now this is a permanent 10% defense increase. I'm definitely taking that on Ursaluna. And it doesn't count as an item, so it cannot be knocked off, and it lasts forever. So our random trainer here is a double battle. Silcoon and Cascoon, that's fun. Yeah, we're just going to destroy you guys. You know what, you switch out to Weedle, and then you Water Gun. We want Weedle to get some EXP, so... in this not very dangerous battle, I'm okay with this. We are going to want to catch something to replace the Yungoos. Just not sure what as of yet. So we continue to spam Water Gun because it is a stronger... we have better special attack on Surskit, and we have same type attack bonus, where we wouldn't with Tackle. Or Quick Attack, because we're not a normal type. So... Weedle is evolved into a Kakuna, so its defense is increased, and that is a defense increasing move. Ursaluna is getting up there, and Kada has learned how to not die. Cottonee has learned Stun Spore, which will always go first because of its Prankster ability, so if we need to catch a Pokemon, that's a good option. Pounce. Really? I need to check something. Yeah, your attack is not really good compared to your special attack. But Pounce would be really good early on. So I'll take it. Especially compared to a Potion and an X Defend. Yeah. Yeah, let's switch out Kakuna for Ursaluna. And Surskit will need to be switched out because we have too many bug types and things that are weak to flying. So we're gonna want an electric type. Or a ground rock type, preferably. Because right now you're weak to flying, you're weak to flying, you're weak to flying, and you're weak to flying. Which is not good type diversity. So Yungoos, you have to head out here. I'm gonna headlong rush one of you, that way you don't double team my Yungoos and kill him immediately. Yungoos learned payback, that's not bad. Let's see. We can get a rare candy or we can get some great balls. I'm gonna get some great balls. That way we have something for things go wrong. And yes, I am spending a lot of money on healing right now. That's another thing that would be weak to flying. I'm gonna go into Surskit. Because bug resists fighting and fighting resists bug, but thankfully I have water gun. Great, so he just increased his crit chance. Ow. Ow. Kill him. Ow. Hopefully we get offered a revive as a free reward. We did not, we got Ultra Balls. Well, I am not spending all of my money on that, unfortunately, so Surskit is going to remain dead and not receive EXP, which sucks. I will be switching out you for you. And I will be keeping Yungoos in. I'll be annihilating Lechonk as soon as I can. Ow. Great, Kakuna, get in here. You lived. Hell yeah. That's my boy. And you died to a crit. That wasn't even a crit? Damn. Well, thankfully Ursaluna can carry this. At least until Area 20. That might revive you, I'm not sure. Either that or it's going to ruin things. Suppose we'll use it on you. Because normally Kakuna would evolve at level 10. But if it's fainted, I don't think it can. Which would be unfortunate. So Luna wants to learn Payback, that's better than Leer. It's a dark type move, which means it has the same coverage as ghost types, except it is resisted by different things and can hit normal types. There is a revive, so we will be bringing Surskit back so they can gain EXP. That is an Abra. Will it teleport away immediately or not? That is the question. We will not be switching out Nincada. I will be using Headlong Russ on Bidoof and Scratch. Okay, Bidoof is dead. Abra fled. That is unfortunate. We do want the Pikachu, so I will not be doing that. I will... Let's see. Nah, you're immune to electric types, so we're keeping you on the field. We do need to kill the Pidgey as soon as possible. Because Gust is super effective on Nincada. That's what Confusion does. It sucks. There's a chance to break through it, but you know, me and luck aren't exactly on the best of terms. Now or ever. Already confused, it does nothing. Thank you. There. So Nincada's accuracy is down, so we're even less likely to hit. But we still did, because Nincada's a baller. And I'm going to throw a Great Ball. Nice. So, good speed, very low special attack, but decent other stats. We're going to let go of Yungoos, who's lower level, and in less good state. And we want Pikachu because, as I said, we're weak to flying types right now. So, it's cheaper to use 2 potions than it is to use an item we can't use yet, but you'll figure that out later. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use... Gets a rare candy on you. Poochyena as the boss. I will not switch out Pokemon. I will Headlong Russ. You will take half your HP and damage. So you've got a Power Point restoring berry, but that will not come into play. Strong Jaw when I already lowered my defense. Hurt like heck, but now you're dead. There's the EXP charm. There's the full restore after Battle 10. Let's see, do we go to a unique biome? This is probably the forest. That is C-Dot. It will likely explode, but we will try to catch it. Okay, it's not exploding. That's a good sign. Let's send in Kakuna. Yeah, Absorb is 1/4 effective because of Poison and Bug. And that's annoying. Rollout gets stronger and stronger the more you use it. It does not lock you into using it, though, in this game. Nice. Is there a good Pokemon to release? No, I want Beedrill for a certain thing. Cottony is good as status conditions. Nincada is good as, well, Nincada I guess kind of serves the same purpose as Kakuna. So we're probably looking for a replacement for Nincada, but not a grass type. Unfortunately, we're in the forest, so we're likely to encounter a ton of grass types. Alright, Kakuna has reached its final evolution. Beedrill will not be very good against the rival in this game, because they have flying and fire. But hopefully they're good enough in other situations to make up for it. We're going to take an X speed because the rival's coming up. Nuzleaf, you are the evolution to the previous guy. And we're going to switch into Beedrill. Twin Needle. Quad effective because Bug is super effective on grass and dark. And you immediately proved yourself to be damn good. So Fury Cutter gets stronger the more you use it. That is going to be more effective than String Shot, in case we need to fight a foe that survives a hit. Cottony is doing things. That did not need to be a crit game, but I appreciate it nonetheless. We'll use a potion on you, and then take a nugget for money. Not switch you or you. Twin Needle. Poke. Pikachu wants Electro Ball. That's almost always better than Thunder Sock as long as you're around the level of the opponent. Which, thanks to our early EXP charm, we're going to be. Astonis is annoying, but Twin Needle is busted. Rage is pretty bad because it boosts damage when you get hit, and we do not want to get hit as Beedrill. This is why double battles are good, is because they're better EXP, though I mentioned that earlier. We're going to be taking that, because there's no other really good thing here. Fungus, we already have our kind of grass effector in Cottony. Let's see. Yeah, we're not low on power points, so we're good on that. Let's see. You can tell Beedrill is leveling a lot faster than Ursaluna was. Let's see. X defend. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I know from previously that you won't switch out to your flyer. So you will cease existing. There go my stats. Going to switch out into Pikachu, I suppose. Okay, that's good to know. My stats are reset now, and that doesn't affect me because I'm a ground type. So this thing can only hit me with Peck, basically. And no matter how high its speed gets, that's not going to save it. I don't know why it prioritized speed increase. Okay, let's see what your last mon is. That's a rock type. A rock is not very good against an earthquake. Well, that happened, I guess. So Pursuit hits people that are switching out of battle. It's also just a good dark type move. So if an enemy psychic type thinks that they're going to get away from the bug, you can hit them with that on their way out, and it'll deal a lot of damage. So this goes up now to 40% for everyone. I guess we don't get another one of those. Mega Kick is an awful move. I believe you guys are able to see this. Yes, you are able to see it. 75% accuracy. And now with my luck, we're not taking that. So we're just going to go over here. Use one of those. We've now unlocked Super Potions and Full Heals. Super Potions are more than twice as much as these, but not quite 3, and they heal more than 2, but less than 3. Full Heal is good, but very expensive for what it does. I'm going to be taking the Pokeballs, and I'm going to leave you guys here. So the game saves after each fight, so we're good. Alright, I will see you guys next thing I do. Woo.